Hey guys, Danny Dan, welcome back. Sorry about that. I had a random phone call while I was trying to do the video. But that gave me a chance to check my brief notes here. And actually, one thing I forgot is to welcome a new subscriber, Joe Cantu. Welcome to the channel. And obviously, if you guys like the videos, hit a like, hit a subscribe, all that good stuff. But moving on, we were kind of talking about building up, we were talking about a lot of things, but I was just talking about how I built up troops, and basically when I did that, of course it works out really well that it is also troop train day, and last I checked I was number 5, which is not changed for the stage, total ranking 6. I'm sure that'll change, so I don't hold out any hopes of being the top guy as we get into the training day before server war. But when I did this, I just went in and used a bunch of speed ups over and over to burn up all those resources and finish out some stuff. So that was great. Then also the next step in all of this is to know your hospital capacity. Of course, when we build up troops, just give me a total. It does 1.2 million troops. Now a lot of them at the bottom end are literally like T1s, and that's something I have to consider as I get into this, because if we go to the hospital, which I think is not that, where the hell did the hospital go? Where's my damn hospital? Oh, right here. It's got the Healy thing on it. Okay. Hospital capacity is 316,000. Oof. Okay, so I have more troops than I can heal. Okay, so I have to have a plan for hiding troops when I'm over there, because there is no bubble. I repeat, there is no bubble over there. Okay, now you can also plan to maybe do your server war server side and kind of look for players to attack while they're over there, but a lot of them are on your server, but a lot of them are traps, so that's not necessarily always the best way to get points. So if you're going to go over to the other server and you have a lot of troops, you can either opt to stay under 316,000 so you don't lose anything and you can just heal everything up, or you can turn around and try to do like hidden rallies is probably the #1 way. And basically what this is, if I can find something, okay, is to, let me find, now the good news is when I looked over at the other server, and I'll get into that in a minute, there's a bunch of little shithole farm cities, okay, they're everywhere, and that's something that can be an advantage, because you could rally that, send a full march at 30 minutes, like see this right here, okay? And so I don't think I'm actually able to do it without blowing my bubble. But if I go here, I don't even know if it's going to let me do it. Oh, can I not set up a rally to a city? Does it have to be a damn, what's declare war though? That might be different. Yeah, here we go. It's declare war. Why do they do that? They should just have a rally option. So declare war, and see, I can do it for up to 60 minutes. Okay? So if I were to hit 60 minutes, and then I can set this up. Now, I'm not going to send it because it'll blow my bubble, okay? But I can send a full march there, and my troops will effectively be hidden for 60 minutes, okay? So my max march is like 267,000. 5 marches times that is around that 1.2 million number. So when I'm, just starting and I get over to the other server, I can pre-plan where I'm going to try to stage from, and then send out these hidden rallies. So if I do get hit, hopefully I lose no troops, or at the minimum 1 march, which all goes into the hospital, and then I can cancel these other rallies and port the hell home, and hopefully get to safety without it being too bad. Okay? So, that said, know your hospital capacity. So pre-plan any possible targets. So I've been looking over at the other server and just finding hives, okay? Like, I'm just finding hives, and preferably for me, like smaller ones, like Nemesis seems to be a pretty big outfit. I'm not going to go camp out in front of their hive. I'll get murdered, okay? I might do a little guerrilla hit and run out, but that's going to be the most of that. But if I find some other little places, like this one looked, better, it's not as big, some smaller players that I can solo, whatnot, then, we can go for that. So you kind of go through the server, look at the map. It's a good idea to head over to, like, this area, because right around this, if you just do a perimeter check on this, you're bound to find some hives. Now, we already got that one marked, and they're usually going to be the big dogs, the biggest hives. But just to know where they're at, what's going on, and, the thing you got to remember is that there's level 30 players out there, so unless you're one of those big guys, you probably want to do this in a very careful way. You don't want to get zeroed, okay? So take risk, but don't take unnecessary risk, because it's not really worth it to go participate in server war if you're just going to get zeroed all the time, because as you know, it's a ton of work to get built back up. So if you can kind of achieve your goals without getting zeroed, that's good. I kind of stress shorter trips over there and then quickly come back before you're found, or moving around a lot, but again, I would only move around maybe 2 or 3 times at a sitting, and then come back and be idle for a while and then go back again, because once they figure you're out over there, they're going to find you via locate coordinates. You can try changing your name or something along that line to stop them from locating your coordinates. Like, see, this tiny little outfit is probably worth just marking in case they unbubble at some point. So definitely keep all those things in mind. And, I would say the last thing to talk about that I thought of was to decide if you are going to link or unlink your subs, okay? So all of my subs pretty much are unlinked. This except for reinforcement from other cities, automatic fight other cities, they should be turned off for most cases. The reason is, if I'm unbubbled over in server 8, and then I think this is let me check this one because it's my newest one. I'm pretty sure I have it off. Okay, good. If I'm over in server 8 and I'm unbubbled, then if my subs are linked, they can come and hit my subs on server 18 and blow up my city, because all my cities are going to try to defend that sub. So you don't want them linked, okay? So just a little recap here. Server war, know when it's going to start. Watch out for the purge. Keep a hero on the wall. Stock up bubbles and advanced ports. And even regular ports if you're planning on just doing some random moving around. That is a little harder. Advanced ports make it nicer because you can go, well, I'm going to try to stage from here. Spend down your resources, use troop speed ups or whatever if you need to spend them down below your warehouse capacity. Know your warehouse capacity. As you build up the troops, know your hospital capacity and what your plan is for if you get hit. Am I under hospital capacity and I'm just going to let it go to the hospital? Or am I over and I'm going to have to plan on doing some hidden rallies with full marches to hide my shit so it does not get destroyed, okay? Know the map a little bit, know some alliance main hives, know, what you're going to try to hit, maybe find some specific players before that you're going to hit early on that, they look kind of deadish, but they might have some troops, or it's a small hive, and yeah, I'll try to check these and see if I can find somebody to hit. Pre-plan any possible targets. So, like I said, any cities that you want to hit, any small hives. And then also, if there's groups of bosses, as you go through the server war, the bosses are on the map. You're going to find like little groups of, maybe 2 or 3 bosses together. So you might go there and advance port to that area, knowing there's a lot of bosses in the area, and kind of hide some rallies or do some rallies to get your troops out of the city, and then sit there and hit bosses and get points. That's another way to do it. And then pre-plan any hidden rally targets, like particularly cities, because they don't cost stamina, and you can do up to 60 minutes on those, and I think you can on bosses too, and decide if you're going to link or unlink your subs. So I hope this video helped. If it did help, hit a like, hit a share, tell your friends, and I will catch you guys next time. Sorry about the 2 videos, just got interrupted on a call. Take care.